Alright guys, welcome aboard the Crooked Pilot House. And I made this video because a lot of my viewers have been asking me, when is your next trip to the Bahamas? I've been trying really hard to make my next trip to the Bahamas. I've been preparing all my paperwork, scheduled my COVID-19 test. I was going to do my health visa application. All that was already scheduled and paperwork done. Checked the weather. The weather was going to be okay for the time that I was going to go. And as you guys know, as a blogger, my drone is very important to me to take it to the Bahamas. My drone always goes with me everywhere. But now in the Bahamas, bringing a drone has changed. You can't bring a drone without getting permission from, check this out, from the Civil Aviation Authority of the Bahamas, the CAA-B. So basically, you gotta get permission from the aviation of the Bahamas, like if you were arriving to the Bahamas in an airplane, right? So you got to get permission from them. It's been 3 weeks. I've been dealing back and forth with them. I even contacted the Tourism Association of the Bahamas and pleaded to them to help me get my drone application. It looks like the Bahamas has a reason why they don't want drones in the Bahamas. They don't want you to fly drones. I don't know which reason it is, but back in the day, I have applied for this drone application and within days, I get an approval. But now, no more. 3 weeks back and forth, pleading to them to give me my drone application. Now, a lot of people go to the Bahamas without the approval, right? But that's illegal. A lot of people do it. If they cash it with a drone without a permit at the Bahamas, they can confiscate your drone or you can get a fine. And I don't fly like that. If I know I need a permit to have an equipment on my boat, I will definitely have it. If I don't have it, I am not going to the Bahamas. Now, a lot of people say, oh, don't take your drone to the Bahamas. I am going to so much trouble to head to the Bahamas these days with the paperwork, the COVID-19, the visa, weather, now the drone. It's too much. Every time I try to go to the Bahamas, it's like, it's impossible. It's like mission impossible. So I had to cancel my trip. And like I say, I do not know why Bahamas is not approving the drone applications. Really don't know what's behind that. I don't know. But back in the day, like I said, 3 days you can get your approval. So I don't know when in the future I'll be going back to the Bahamas, but I have a lot of plans to keep on boating. I'm gonna keep going to the Keys. I got other locations to go to. Stay there in those locations remotely for days at a time. That's what I would really love. So if I cannot do it in the Bahamas like I did remotely, I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it in the Florida Keys, Gulf of Mexico, and also fishing in the Atlantic. So I'm gonna keep on doing that. I'm not gonna stop. Even though fuel prices at the Bahamas right now is $7 per gallon, I didn't mind paying the fuel price at the Bahamas. So all those things are stacking up. Fuel prices, didn't mind paying, like I said, drone, visa, get checked. It's so much. Back in the day, it was so easy to get to the Bahamas. I'm gonna wait for the Bahamas to ease up on all these regulations, and hopefully in the future, I don't know. It might take a year, 2, 3 years. I really don't know when they're going to ease up the regulations. I did send an email to the health department of the Bahamas and I asked them, when you guys going to take these COVID regulations out? They told me not anytime soon. So this could go on for years. One thing is, it's costing people $40 to $60 per person to go to the Bahamas to get a visa. On top of that, it's $150 for the arrival on a boat. So it's just stacking up with fuel prices and not giving my drone application. It's just way too much. Well guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, to let you guys know the heads up. If you're planning to go this summer to the Bahamas, be careful if you take your drone without the permit. I am not going to the Bahamas without a permit with my drone. The customs already warned me about it. They said you can get a fine, you can confiscate it, your drone. I don't want to get in trouble in the Bahamas, so I'm gonna opt out and not go at all. It is your choice. If you go, make sure you try to get your drone registered. Do it months in advance, because I've been 3 weeks, and if you go to the website, it says 5 days. In 5 days, it'll get back to you. It's been 3 weeks. If you're a blogger like I am, make sure you do this months in advance, because it looks like there's a huge delay, or they just don't want you to take your drone. There must be a reason behind this if we don't know. So if you do know why Bahamas is not approving the drone application, please let me know. I have a lot of people here that watch my channel. They're from the Bahamas. I even got employees of customs watching this channel. Please let me know what's going on with the drone application. It's really setting me back, and I cannot make it to the Bahamas without my drone permit. All right, guys, I just want to make this quick video to let you guys know what is up with my plans in the future. So very soon I'm going to be heading out. Don't know where yet, but you're going to find out soon where I'm going to be at. And I want to thank a lot of my viewers that have purchased this shirt, that I have the link in the description below, that you can get them on Amazon and get it delivered to you within a couple of days. All right, guys, thank you so much for being an awesome viewer of the channel. And very soon I have another trip, and I'm taking you guys with me. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and always navigate safe. Drone application.